that guy I dated, it's like he's done more than the car he bought me. Like looking at the things he did over the 4 years, a car was a bonus.
You won $1 million bucks, more than $1 million bucks. Guys, we're sitting with someone who's really, really rich right now. It's like, also, would you really mind my saliva on your straw?
Yes.
You would? Okay. Why? Because
I don't even like kissing because I don't like exchanging saliva.
With those kind of lips, you're depriving people. If TKay was in the house, would he have had a chance with you?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've been with the Nigerian. You've been with the South African. Which other nationality have you been with?
Dutch.
Girl, you're international babe. International babe. Chai, Jehovah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was rich, but not rich. Not like how my husband is going to be rich. My husband's going to be rich.
Okay. All right. So the message here from the Juice 2.0 from Khosi to the guys is that if you don't have money, at least more money.
He's an amazing host, and he's going to have many more amazing people on his show. And I just hope that you guys grow with him on his journey. And, we never know how big this is going to get. So let's just see where you take this. Take this Juice 2.0. All
right. Ke batla go tshwana le Tshepo, ke batla go tshwana Khalifo, ke spana ka thata ke tinto, 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 tinto.
Gab City B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. What's going on? It's your boy TKay, and I appreciate you so much for stopping by. You're amazing. If you're a returning subscriber, you're part of the family. So big shout out going out to you, La Familia. I think we call you Juicies. So big shout out going out to you, Juicies. If you haven't subscribed, you're not part of the family yet. So click subscribe, become part of the winning team. This is the Juice 2.0. And today, I'm super excited, man. It's a very special episode. I'm sitting and chilling and chatting for an hour now. For an hour that's going to, not now, but it's going to be an hour. That's the English.
That's a whole documentary.
It's good. I'm sitting and talking with Khosi Twala, the Big Brother Titans winner. What's up? Also, that was super dumbed down. I'm usually like hyped up and, how do you feel about that intro?
No, that's cool. I think every intro goes with the mood.
Oh, yeah.
And the mood is, it's Sunday afternoon, chilled,
In a hotel.
So, so I think it's all about the mood. I don't think you did anything wrong.
How you doing? I ask my guests every time, the first question, as soon as we start talking, how are you doing generally?
Well, I had a long day, long life at this point.
Right.
But I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah.
You look good. You seem good.
Oh, thank you.
The energy is just perfect. When you stepped out, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
God.
See, I didn't think you're this great looking.
Oh God. Yeah.
I've been seeing your videos and your episodes, interviews and all of that. Also, I didn't check Big Brother Titans, so I'm like, this is what you're rolling with?
This is what we're working with.
Damn, how are you this fine though? Like, why are you this fine?
No, man, stop.
And I saw the Mac G episode on the podcast.
Oh, yes.
And Mac G kept saying, you're such a runner. I'm like, this guy. But how do you feel about how you look and how gorgeous you look?
No, I don't think that's a question.
It is. You look in the mirror.
That is not a thing at all.
Like this
at all. How would you answer that if I had asked you?
I feel great.
You feel great?
Yeah.
It's not just one of those things like this is part of who I am. Just,
Possibly.
I woke up like this, so.
Yeah. Beyonce. The attention must be great also, right?
I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty cool, but I don't really let it be my the air I breathe.
Right. The it and all of everything.
No. Because there's a life behind all of this.
I know.
So, and that's the most important one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's giving humble, like you striking me as a humble person. Are you a humble person?
You know what's funny? I get that a lot.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think it just depends the type of person you are.
Yeah.
Because I joke a lot. I have a great sense of humor. So sometimes I joke and people think I'm being serious. Then they're like, what the hell does she think she is? Gandhi, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But like on the normal basis, like the people I work with, the people I'm around, they'll tell you she's actually, I think I'm a decent person.
Yeah. You do all right. You do all right.
I can do better.
So welcome officially to Botswana, man.
How do you welcome me when I'm leaving tomorrow?
I know.
Make it make sense.
I mean, we're recording this podcast right now. Should have happened a day or two ago, right?
Yes.
But
Okay.
I guess for the purpose of this episode, welcome to B-Dub.
Thank you.
How has it been? It's been 2-3 days now? You landed on Thursday.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's been a couple of days. I don't even think it should be a question how it has been, because clearly I don't want to leave. Oh
yeah?
I'm not ready to leave yet.
It's been that nice.
God.
Sheesh, man.
Botswana. I feel like this is where I should be. I know I say this about every country.
I was about to say, because I saw the Ghana episode.
Yeah, Ghana was also quite
I was like,
dope.
okay, sure. It's like,
Ghana was amazing. I was like, wow.
yeah.
I think Ghana set the standards.
Okay.
And Botswana,
Better than Nigeria?
No, you know what? Nigeria, it was my first time out of my country.
Okay.
And me and Nigeria, we had like a weird relationship because there was a petition. Yes, like some Nigerian, tried to come up with a petition that I never come to Nigeria, and they were like threats.
Are you serious?
So I was like,
why though?
I was inside the house when it was happening, and honestly,
yeah.
I've never really asked like why.
Yeah,
What did I do?
That's terrible.
Yeah. So I think because of that, I was just like I was really, really just a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But the reason I was there, which was Khosi Wiiingz, they made it worth it.
Yeah.
They made it so much worth it. I love it. I'm definitely gonna come back. Even when I left, I knew that this is just the first time, but I'm
first
definitely
of many
going back. But when I was saying about Ghana, I mean, that was, I think, a week away from home.
Pretty
so
much.
I was embracing being away from South Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know South Africans, you know that we stay in South Africa. We never leave the country.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You guys are content, but I'm not too sure with the load shedding now if people just, like
yeah,
staying.
no, we don't like it at all. We're thinking like, what are my options?
Right.
What am I working with now? Where can I go? But I think it's just the way we're brought up. And I think as time goes by, we are starting to look at life differently.
Yeah.
I think just being in a mix with other countries also just changed how you look at things, because now you're like, wait a minute, I can actually move to the UK
or to
Australia or Botswana.
Yeah.
Botswana.
So you landed in B-Dub on Thursday, and your welcoming party was crazy at the airport. They had dancers for you, and it was hordes of people, huge crowd. How did that make you feel?
You know what? Like, it was incredible.
Yeah.
It was incredible. And the fact that they tried to be in a uniform.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't think Botswana understand
That's fantastic.
what they did for me. I think once they see this, because I can just be like, guys, because you're doing so well. And they'll just be like, we're not Khosi. You're like that.
You just say.
Yeah, like you're just being nice,
Right.
I really mean it. We're like, guys, really, you guys are doing so well. Especially the people that were in the forefront, making sure, like Lasidi and Didi. I know there's a whole team behind them as well.
Yeah.
They really, really did their best.
I love it.
They didn't compromise with anything.
I love it for you. Honestly,
from my hotel to my transport
Yeah.
to the activities, especially good deeds and active lifestyle, which are my biggest priority.
Right.
They didn't compromise anything, and
That's beautiful. It's crazy how you have a lot of fans in all these places that you're going out to. I'm going to ask you about Ghana. I'm going to ask you about Nigeria. I'm going to ask you about other places that you've been at, right? But coming down to Botswana, did you think you had as many fans as you saw on the street, on the welcoming party, everywhere? No?
No. Because they were like, Khosi, Tina, we're not like Nigeria or Ghana. We're a very small country.
Yeah.
So there's a few of us. So in my head, I thought there's like 10 of them. You know?
Right.
I'm like, that's like what we have,
Let's
guys.
just do what we can.
I'm like, guys, you know what, guys? You don't have to worry about anything. Even if like you need my help.
Yeah.
And when I said that, they were just like, how dare you? They didn't say that, but I could feel like, how dare you? We just said we're not many.
Yeah.
We can afford you, girl.
Yeah.
And ever since I've been here, I don't even know where my wallet is.
Oh. Can we find her wallet? This person probably has like more than a few thousands in it. Because you want $1 million, more than $1 million.
Yeah.
Big brother. We'll talk about that, by the way, because guys, we're sitting with someone who's really, really rich right now. It's like, Also, have you gotten the money yet? Yeah.
No, I haven't got it. You know what? I mean...
Not yet.
Maybe. Like, I realized that I shouldn't talk about it.
Oh.
I realized I shouldn't talk about it.
See, that's sad because then it's only happening when you have to talk to me. And every other
I
place
know,
you've been
because you know why? Whether I've gotten it or not, I realized that maybe I'm making Big Brother look some type of way. Like some people took it a certain way. You see what I mean? And all I meant was that there was a contract that clearly states you don't get it immediately.
Of course.
And I signed it.
And that's
So when I would say I haven't gotten the money, I was just saying like, because be like, what have you done?
It's facts, innit? It's facts.
Like, what have you done with the money? No, I'm not going to lie and say. I'm like, oh no, I haven't gotten it.
Right.
And it wasn't even something that pained me, you know.
Because you knew.
I mean, I know
You signed the contract too,
I know they're gonna give it to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, there was trust me, I know.
Right.
I know the stories people are like, yeah, this is. I'm just like, nah.
It's gonna happen.
I feel like even when I get it, I'm not gonna tell people.
Yeah.
Even if I've gotten it, I'm not gonna tell people.
Of course.
Because it's like winning a lotto. You don't even knowing that you're a millionaire.
No.
You see?
No, yeah.
So
you
I
attract
think,
other bad things anyway.
yeah, I just feel like, you know what? I mean, when I was looking at how the media would put things out there, they make it look like it's such a horrible thing. You know? I don't think Big Brother owes anyone.
No.
And I feel like whoever maybe tried to make it seem like it's just because you're just trying to avoid problems, which is definitely what I'm gonna do. You know?
Yeah.
I'm living my nice, you know, I'm living a nice life on my own pace.
That's good.
And my excuse
No pressure.
should always be,
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sheesh, I can't wait. Dude, I'm sure you can't wait for when you get it. It's a lot of money. And I'm sure you have a lot of things that you want to do with that money. Crazy things and obviously good deeds, causes that are super incredible. But man...
It's not enough for all that.
It's not?
No. I mean, it's only $500,000.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to
So
get
it's like 1.9 million rands.
Are you getting a car? You have a car.
Yes.
We'll talk about that car. You should send the car back. Please send the car back. You guys know the story? Should I tell them?
Well, I mean...
So she gets into Big Brother, right? Everything else happens, but she left a boyfriend outside the house. They'd been dating for 4 years, yeah? Boyfriend bought her a very beautiful car. Is it a Range Rover? What? That's what I heard.
Who said that?
People say that.
Oh my God.
It's not a Range.
Oh my gosh. Where are you? But I don't blame you because I've seen stuff and I'm just like... But you know what's funny? People actually believe things like that. Like someone will just make up something about you and you will believe it.
And the whole world believes it, but it could be untrue. So, but it's a car, it's not a Range Rover.
No.
Okay, so anyway, the story continues. The story continues. She gets in the house. She kind of messes around with a few boys, right? Because she loves boys, by the way. She loves boys.
We all love boys.
Good-looking boys.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know about anyone else, but I do like boys.
You like boys? Yeah.
You know, are nice. They're like a nice little hobby, you know.
Oh, nice little...
I don't understand what's wrong with liking boys.
I get that.
As long as you're not doing crazy things.
Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. So then she comes out the house and things didn't work with this boyfriend, right? Remember, 4 years, okay? But
At least you have some facts correct.
My sis here has not returned the car back. What happened to Tuli Pongolo and Mapurisa Tab vibes? You know what I mean? Send the car back.
No, it's not the same thing.
I mean, it's not. It's a little different.
To be honest, I don't even know.
Yeah.
What's the story there?
Well,
yeah. What's the story? Do you know?
They broke up, and Mapurisa had bought her cars, and apparently, when they broke up, he said, return to sender.
All right. Okay. To be honest, I don't know. I think that guy I dated, it's like he's done more than the car he bought me. Like, looking at the things he did over the 4 years, a car was a bonus, you see. And when he gave me the car, it was just like, because it was my first car and I was just learning to drive. And it was like, it's just for you to learn how to drive. Yeah. And you've really been an amazing girlfriend. That was the main point. So nice. There's more.
Right.
Where it came from. That was his whole thing. Like, there's more. This is the little something.
There's more where it came from. So obviously,
the thing is also, we didn't officially break up.
Oh.
Like, I don't want you. No.
Okay.
I just came out of the house and it was like, and he was like, yeah.
You've been a bad girl.
Yeah, you've been a
naughty girl.
And it was just that. Like, okay. Then we just slowly drifted apart. I know. Because when I came out of the house, I also was clear publicly that I didn't want a relationship. Of course. So, I mean, I'm sure he saw that as well. Yeah. But he didn't have any bad vibes. He said, I didn't know. I don't understand the type of person he is.
He's a different guy because all those niggas in here right now, would have acted differently, man.
Nah. Even me, I was scared. I remember when I was calling him the first time.
Yeah. You thought he was not going to pick up the phone.
I thought he wasn't picking up the phone. I thought he wouldn't even... I thought my number would have been blocked.
Sheesh, man.
But I found out that he was in communication with my family. Oh. And when I came out of the house, my family already had my house key and the car and everything. And he was cool with it. Like, he was just like, okay.
So when I heard that story, right, I started thinking, you're 25 years old?
I'm turning 26.
You're turning 26.
Next month, August.
Oh, you're August, baby.
I'm a Leo.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah.
What did they say about Leos? I have so many questions about
Leos are amazing.
Yes. Sure. Right.
So we're very charismatic. We like the life of the party, very outspoken.
That's true.
We are sensitive.
Oh.
Very sensitive. Like, you can see me, but like, my smile is as big as my tears.
Sheesh.
So it's like that. And you know what? Yeah. Very loyal. So once I pick my struggle, I'm going to stick beside
you. Are you a Leo? Oh, yeah. You too. It's a house full of Leos. Malaika, you're a Gemini. Taurus.
Oh, okay. Taurus.
I'm the only lover in this building because I'm a Pisces.
Oh, God.
Whatever, guys. Anyway, the question that I wanted to ask you, when you have this kind of relationship, right? This amazing gentleman who is seemingly very understanding about things, and you simply just don't want to be in a relationship now with him, you want to focus on this and that. Is there any thought that crosses your mind that scares you about maybe I'm never going to find someone like this? Because love is such a very hard thing to come by, you know?
Yeah.
So here you are, you're getting out the house. You're almost busy with every other thing but love, right? And you have your own reasons to do that.
Yeah,
but do you ever go to bed and think, sheesh, man, I let go of somebody so great. What if, you know?
Wow, I've never thought of it like that.
You see, welcome to the Juice 2.0.
I think mostly because he didn't want to have kids, he didn't want to get married. Not that I wanted to, but I mean, you don't want to be with someone who doesn't want that completely.
It's like, what are we doing?
You at least want an option, you see. So I think that's why that didn't bother me as much, because I knew I wasn't going to get it anyway. Even though he would tell me, like, I'm saying this, it's not for sure, but I don't want to maybe 5 years, because I mean, we've been together for long. And this was just before I went into the house.
Imagine that.
Yeah, he was like, I don't want you to then be like, I mean, you wasted my time and stuff. So this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Are you cool with that? And at the time, I was like, that sucks.
Yeah, I heard you didn't like that because you were super committed to this guy. And then when he said that,
my gosh,
it felt like he was releasing you somehow.
Yeah. 100%. I think
crazy.
that's when we kind of like opened the relationship.
Went to the streets.
Because people were like, how could someone be in a relationship like that and be in a house doing this? But like that was the big story of it. Like, oh my gosh, it was such a sad day.
Yeah.
It was such a sad.
I'm sorry about that.
And then it was morning even.
Ooh.
It was morning when we spoke about it. It was just like, and to be honest, as sad as it was, I admired his honesty. He was like, at least he's being honest.
Yeah.
You know, he's not just trying to lead me on and stuff.
I feel you.
But after that, it was like, okay, baby girl, you need to be real with yourself.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that. We have a whole lot of time together. Trust me, I'm going to squeeze the juice out of you. But let's go back to Bida before we wrap up your trip and your tour to Botswana. Have you had time to appreciate like the food, and maybe have people told you about the best artists music wise? Have you heard any music? Like, just get me into the vibes that you've been able to appreciate so far.
Really, I haven't been really able to.
Yeah.
Because even today, remember we're not supposed to have the podcast, right?
I remember, yeah. I remember.
That was the time they're supposed to do all of that for me. So it's supposed to go to the game reserve, you know. But we did have some Botswana. I forgot what they call it. They said the name of the meat they gave me. Okay. Along with, I forgot the name of it. Yeah. But I had it. But you already know, it's not too different.
It's not. I mean, it's all Africa after all. Yeah.
But the other thing that I was eating it with, it seemed like the regular steamed bread we eat in South Africa or as Zulus, but it tasted almost like something I was eating in Ghana. Okay. It's not fufu. I forgot what they call it. I think it's swallow. Yeah. Yeah, because it was soft.
Is it? What could it be? Do you know?
It's supposed to be steamed bread. You know.
Madombi, maybe.
I think it is, because it's supposed to be dombol. But it was much softer than the one I'm used to at home, because that one at home is just like bread. See what I mean? It's like bread. Okay. But this one, I think it was soft. Like I could almost do like a bap to it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's still the same thing, but I can't tell.
It probably is.
So you enjoyed that more, yeah?
I enjoyed it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I enjoyed it.
What do you love eating the most anyway? Outside Botswana, outside, just like when you wake up during your normal, ordinary day, what kind of food are you going for?
Food.
Yeah?
I'm that type of person. Like, I'm going to eat whatever.
Just whatever it is?
I'm a foodie. I'm the biggest foodie. So, and I know people, when I say that, they assume that I eat like there's no tomorrow, which I do. Yeah. But what it means, food makes me happy. Right. Every time I'm eating, it cheers up my mood. So I may not eat a lot sometimes, because I remember Marvin was like, but Marvin's not even, because he says a lot of things that contradict himself. Because he's like, I used to think you eat a lot. And then he'd be like, yo, damn, Khosi, I didn't think you eat a lot. Because, I mean, you help Bunny and Gym Guru and stuff. So I didn't think, so I don't know. I just think it depends on the mood. But I love food. Food makes me so
food is incredible,
happy.
Man.
I think before money. I think money comes first. Then it's food.
Oh, money. I asked your colleague from the house, Ipeleng, at a podcast. I asked her what better sentence could there ever be that's better than I love you. And she said something about, here's some money.
Of course.
Go so, it's really all about money. How do you feel about that? Anyway, okay, gosh, I have a structure here and I keep getting lost into it. You know what I mean?
It's supposed to be a conversation.
You know what I mean?
Wherever it takes you to right along.
So if a person, obviously you've been dating a person who's got money, you described a guy who's rich right there.
Yeah. I mean,
and you let all of that go?
that guy, he didn't even come across as rich.
Okay.
I didn't even know, like, I didn't know he was rich.
But he's got bag, hella bag, right?
Like, he lives like a normal person. I mean, obviously he has like a huge house, but...
Check. How many cars?
I mean, oh God. We broke up quite a lot. Every time I'll come back, there'll be different cars. That's just how it is.
Check.
But it's not even like crazy cars. It's just like normal
just
cars.
normal, but a lot of
He's
cars.
not crazy about cars.
Okay.
He really isn't. He's not.
What's like the hugest amount of money he gave you just to go have fun?
I wouldn't remember that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was rich, but not rich. Not like how my husband is going to be rich. My husband's going to be rich.
Okay. I feel you on that.
I mean, he had money. He's never said no. I've never asked for anything, and he said no. Never.
Is that the kind of guys you're going for? There's just gotta be money, and it might have to be a lot.
If we're being honest, I think we say those things just jokingly. Yeah. I think if you meet like a genuinely nice guy, because there's so few of them, maybe you might compromise. But I mean, you when I say rich, I just mean richer than me.
Ah, okay.
Like just
makes
have
sense.
more,
You know,
because I'm about to times 10 what I've been blessed with.
Girl,
I'm gonna need someone who can times 20.
Chop that up. Yes. Like, I got millions, but how many millions do you have?
You know?
Right.
Because I think money somehow in a household tends to place people in a certain position where the other one feels like they're more powerful. I never want to be in a household with a man that is my husband and I feel as though I am powerful. I've been in a relationship where I was doing better than
and
the
you're
person.
Carrying the whole load.
And I can tell you right now, even if they have a little something, they have, it changes the dynamic. It just happens.
Yeah.
It just happens because if I can be like, this weekend, let's go to Botswana.
Right.
And you could never say that because of what you're earning.
The way my
you can only get excited. Like, okay, we're going to Zimbabwe, we're going to Namibia. You can only be excited, but out of your own means, it's not possible. You could never like do something like that. So I think because of that, I've seen what money does.
Of course.
It's just always
the convenience
better.
is crazy, right?
The convenience is crazy, but in terms of relationship, it automatically just places people in certain position. Because money, let's be honest, it kind of equals power.
It is power.
You see what I mean?
Power, yeah.
So now being in a relationship with like dynamics like that, it does sort of like put people in awkward position.
All right. So the message here from the Juice 2.0 from Khosi to the guys is that if you don't have money, at least more money than her, please don't hit her up.
You know what?
Please don't get in her DMs.
That's not waste time.
Stay the fuck away.
You know what? And you know what? You don't have to have money because you need to give me something, because I have everything that
you can handle and take care of yourself.
Whatever it is that I want, I don't aim for a man to get it for me.
Oh, I like that.
There's not one thing I'm like, I need a rich man because I want him to buy me a house.
Oh, yeah.
I'll buy a house,
I like that, but you must also for the sake of the girls that are, because lately, man, young girls are getting into funny things.
To be honest with you, that is so crazy. Dude. And sometimes you see people hyping you up when you say, I want a rich man. Yeah. And sometimes I worry that I hope they understand that you can want a rich man and be a rich man. Like, be the rich man that you want.
Yeah.
Because, like I'm saying,
right.
See, even the guy that I was dating and he had money, it wasn't the case where I'm broke.
Okay.
You see what I mean? It was the case that it was the case where it's sort of like, okay, you can do whatever you want. And the funny thing, I've never really asked him for anything. Wow. And that like, I'll just be like, babe, I'm going to Cape Town. That was my way of asking. And then he'd be like, okay, no. And then he would just send money. But if he just doesn't or says nothing, then he doesn't go. But I've never been in a situation where it's like, okay, I need his money.
I feel you, because you're comfortable yourself.
Yeah.
On your own to do certain things yourself.
I think it was just weird that he's gotten me to this attitude where I didn't have to directly ask. Because when I say I asked my boyfriend, that's what I mean. I told him.
I feel you.
So it was just weird a little bit because when you date other people and you have to ask for money. God.
It's hard. Yeah.
Oh,
no.
Oh, I don't know how to ask.
I have to kind of do that thing, huh?
Oh, yeah, you need to.
Stir it a little bit.
You need the straw to... Oh, they're getting it. Oh, they're getting the thing for you. Okay. So, that's just the thing. When we talk about the power and the dynamics of having money in a relationship, we also speak about the girl too. Because you don't want like a rich man and you are right here. Where now everything lies on them. If they say...
It's dangerous, isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
It's very
I don't
dangerous
know how people...
Because then I think that's where abuse comes from as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emotional abuse.
Physical abuse.
All type of
Have
abuse.
you ever gone through any of that? Emotional, physical? Khosi.
I've been through toxic
relationships.
See, like a toxic relationship where things got a little physical. But not, I wouldn't say abusive.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as you're good. I don't.
I never want to go back there. And when I say physical, it wasn't like the other person was hitting the other
on you.
person.
Yeah. Okay.
It was because we were aggressive and violent.
Possibly pushing each other here and there.
Yes.
I know that can happen.
Yes.
Because there's some restraint in it. You just don't want to be punching or hitting. So the worst that it can get to is, okay, I get that.
I used to be so angry and start touching my partner. Okay. And like as the time went by, he started holding me back or pushing me back. And we spoke about it and we're just like, it's a no.
Right.
We spoke about it.
A little aggression from you, huh?
Yeah,
do you have that, a little bit of that, at least in bed?
This is how people die. Because you have a woman with anger issues. You're just like, can you keep the same energy in bed?
Like, I get that you're mad at me, but girl, please, let's have it over here.
I don't know. I don't know.
What you talking about?
But we might have to call him and ask him because, I don't know.
They don't give you feedback?
No, wait. Your partners give you feedback?
Yeah, I mean, don't you talk about sexual activity in your relationship? Like, I like that when you do that.
Yeah, but like, that's just about it.
Oh, not even on some girl when you did that.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
That's feedback.
But it's not like we're now like sitting like, you know what? When you started shouting at me and we started like kind of like being violent.
Right.
I saw how you kept the same energy when you went to the bedroom, and I like that. No.
Oh, you mean that communication, huh? I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. But what kind of person are you anyway, now that we're on the topic?
In terms of relationship or just in general?
Like in bed. What kind of person are you? Yeah. Are you...
Oh, you need the straw, right?
Please help me with the straw.
I can't believe we're sharing the straw.
Guys, I made it in life. This young lady over here is... we're sharing.
I'm sure we can find it, but it's like a teaspoon.
Yeah, you're good. Also, I'm clean.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very clean. So don't worry, Khosi.
That's fine. I mean, you're not gonna use it. You're just stirring, anyways.
Yeah. Also, would you really mind my saliva on your straw?
Yes.
You would. Okay. Why? Because
I don't even like kissing because I don't like exchanging saliva.
With those kind of lips, you're depriving people.
I know.
And you don't care.
No, the thing is, there's this funny thing about saliva. Like, it's just weird. You see,
It's funny you think about these things.
No, it's just like, And you know what? It just changed. It wasn't always like that.
Okay.
I remember, before the 4-year relationship, I was in a 6-year relationship.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Commitment person, huh? Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm like that. I mean, that's why right now when it comes to men, I'm just like, I'm going to take my time and do my own thing because 10 years down the drain, okay?
Hey, not down the drain.
I know, not down the drain.
Right.
So that one, it was during that 6-year relationship where
Yeah.
I just switched up and I didn't like kissing.
Okay.
And you know what? He had lips like yours and tit. Like he had like really nice straight teeth and like nice
mine?
like small lips like yours. And he was
Guys,
clean.
Khosi's checking out my lips and my teeth.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So I don't know what happened out of nowhere. Like every time you try kissing me, I'll do this, you know. And he kept quiet. And then after some time, he's just like, you know, I've noticed something. Like suddenly you don't like kissing me. Like, is there anything wrong? And I was like, no. I just find it weird. It's like, no. Like, we can't be kissing for 2 years and then suddenly you don't like kissing.
Yeah.
There's something wrong.
I'd ask the same, yeah.
But here's the thing, there was nothing wrong. I just didn't like the idea of someone's saliva touching my own.
After 2 years?
It was just, I don't know what happened. I mean, when I met him, I was kind of like 16 anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So then I was like 20.
Okay.
So, you know.
I can understand.
Things change.
Things change. People change.
People change.
People change.
People change.
Speaking of change, you've gotten out the house, right? So many things happen in the house. And now that you're out, there's a whole lot of change. Right? What are some of those things, man, that you feel you picked up from the house, you didn't know that about yourself? Because it's always self-discovery. It's like a journey, right?
Right.
When you get in the house, you meet different people, you find out things you didn't know about yourself. Are there some of those things that you felt, there's a little bit of a change within me after these months that I've been in the house? At all? Or it's the same Khosi who came in?
No, never.
No. Okay.
Could never. Especially because I stayed for 3 months and they moved with someone who was there for like a month or a few weeks.
Right.
But I mean, I was there for 3 months.
Right.
I was a completely different person. And I think it was for the better. I was a much better person than I was going in.
Right.
I think the only thing I knew when I was in the house was just God. And I held on to that like for dear life.
Your story is fascinating, by the way. Your
so by the
God
time
story.
I came out of the house,
Yeah.
I was, oh my gosh, I was so pure. I was so pure. I mean, I still am. I still believe I am. I think I'm a much better person.
Right.
I'm very considerate of others.
Yeah.
Way more than I was before. My level of empathy is
Off
crazy.
the charts. The house, truth or juice, right? It's a little game that I'm playing with you right now. Which housemate would you call fake?
Fake.
So if you can't answer it, you got to drink.
Listen, I'll drink because I'm tired of that unnecessary drama.
Okay. All right. If you had to have sex in the house, which housemate would you have banged? With that aggression that we talked about, send it to the bedroom and bang this guy out of his mind. Which housemate?
First of all, I'm glad I didn't have sex in the house.
That's not the question.
That was the plan.
Well, would you have regretted it?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so.
So we're drinking or?
We're drinking.
So Miracle, Yemi,
Why would I be banging
Marvin,
Miracle? Marvin, why would I be banging?
Juice, Millie.
Why would I be banging those people?
Because
Because now we know life after Big Brother, and
course.
it just makes sense that you didn't bang anyone.
But in the house, at the moment, those moments, you didn't even think of banging it? No arousal, nothing?
I already drank.
I fucking hate you. It's like, keep up, bro. Keep up. I already drank. Okay. Which housemate had the worst style?
You know what? I don't even think that's fair at all because that's why it's called style.
It's your style.
It's your style.
But you can be objective about it. Like
You might not like somebody else's style, but I don't think you can say it's bad.
Okay.
Because it's like, it's something very open to a subject.
I get that.
Yeah.
But you see, when you have several people in the house, and there's a style and a style and a style, when you compare them, right, in your eyes, objectively, is it really not possible to say that one had the worst? No?
No.
She's giving us PR, guys. This is PR.
Yes, you taking me to PR, so I'm gonna give you PR.
I hate you.
But
so
that's
much.
the truth, though. Like, people have their own different style.
Yeah.
If I can say someone's style is bad or it was my least favorite, at least, then I shouldn't have a problem when someone says the same thing about me. And I think I would have a problem.
You're very empathetic. You did say earlier on.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I
It makes sense.
I wouldn't
It makes sense.
understand if someone said, like, I don't like Khosi's style. I mean,
Yeah.
is that your business?
It makes sense. Also, maybe at the Juice 2.0, we're just really trying to get you to drink.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you take the drink?
I did.
You didn't. Trying to be smart. And you know what you're drinking? You keep sipping on that. By the time it's like 30 minutes from now,
I know.
I'm going to try come back to these questions after a
Try
few
your
sips.
luck.
Because then, how do you get when you're drunk? Do you spill shit that you go back home thinking, fuck, why did I
I
share
think I'm
so
a
much?
little free. I'm a little free, but I don't get drunk. I get like overly excited and very open,
Uh-huh.
but I don't get drunk where it's like. I feel like when I drink, I just show more of my personality, which is just really out there.
Yeah,
So
bubbly
I
and
just
stuff.
I get even more bubbly.
You're super bubbly.
I speak a lot.
Yeah.
But I speak a lot in general, but
Yeah.
in people, like maybe if it's a social setting, I'll just like pick my battle.
Yeah.
But when I'm drinking, I'll have fun to the fullest.
I love
So that's the difference. Like, but I wouldn't be getting drunk to the point where I can't walk or
Ugh, terrible.
I'm throwing up. I don't get
Terrible.
to that point ever.
Yeah. Or you're drunk texting and calling your ex.
That I do. Almost
you do
every
that?
day. Oh, yes. I
Almost
do.
every day?
When I'm drunk. Almost every day when I'm
That's
drinking.
crazy.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna get drunk from one glass.
you
and
can't
start
get,
calling.
yeah, it's not going to happen.
But I mean, like, if maybe we go into the club and I'm coming back, yeah.
What's that about? What's going on?
I honestly don't get. I think it's something in the alcohol. Let's
Right,
just blame
right.
it on the alcohol. One of the ingredients.
Jamie Foxx, let's blame it on the alcohol, right?
Yeah.
When you call them, though, how do they react? When was the last time also you hit up an ex because you were drunk?
Not recently.
Not recently,
Because,
okay.
I mean, things are different now. You can just.
Hey, levels.
But-
Levels have changed.
But I mean, yeah. Usually, the thing is, it's not an ex. Usually, it's a boyfriend because I'm always in a relationship.
I get that.
So it's usually a boyfriend that I'm calling
Yeah.
because then I have no business with the next.
No.
Usually, you know. But things get tricky sometimes.
It gets tricky sometimes.
Yeah.
Last question on truth or juice.
Mm-hmm.
If TKay was in the house, would he have had a chance with you?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Why?
I mean, you know, good. You know you're not bad looking.
When I told you I'm Zimbabwean, right? You
Yeah.
had a reaction.
Yeah.
What was that reaction?
I mean, I didn't expect a Zimbabwean in Mozambique, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean in Botswana? Is your next trip in
Yes!
Mozambique?
I'm
Okay.
going to Mozambique
It makes
next
sense.
week.
So yeah,
I
I actually thought it had been about your sexual preferences or romantic preferences, right? You've been with the Nigerian. You've been with the South African.
Mm-hmm.
Which other nationality have you been with?
Dutch.
Girl, you're international babe. International babe. Chai, Jehovah. International
Let me
babe.
tell you a story about that.
Tell me.
So, I broke up with my boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
Sad. Okay. So, he got it. I was vlogging about it on TikTok.
Okay.
Which, by the way, backfired because when I was in the show, people saying, but I'll get to that.
We'll get to that, yeah.
So I broke up with my ex, my boyfriend at the time. Nakona, he is the one who is just like, okay, well, he didn't say nothing, but I was like, you know what, I'm done. He is the type of guy, like I said, he was quite successful.
Right.
So he was trying to open doors for me.
Right.
And I didn't appreciate that
Ah.
because I'm the type of person who wants to do things by themselves.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? I like doing
some
things-
organic things, you know.
not even like organic, but just like, let me do it. Let me give it a try myself.
Okay.
And if maybe I need your help, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So for him, he would do things just to, and I felt like he was rushing me and like, let me do my own thing, you know? And I said to him, I think I was like 24 at the time. I'm only 24.
Right.
I got all the time in the world. I could do
No rush.
my thing.
No rush.
Stop trying to bring all these people. I mean, I know you're well connected and stuff, but let me do my own thing.
Right, right.
Like,
Because it feels better when you do that, right?
Honestly, I think it counts more. I'm just that type of person. I'm hungry for success and I'm going to get it. Like, I was like that before Big Brother.
Yeah.
And I'm still like that. Like, let's get it. That's the type of energy I have. So when I felt like he was rushing me and I thought maybe he didn't have faith in me.
That's terrible.
So we got into this argument after this. He arranged like a nice little dinner with like nice people who could have set me for life, right? So I was there like, he was just looking at me like, okay, anytime now, shoot your shot.
Yeah.
And that was just not about it. Damn. So when we were leaving, I was just like, I can't believe you just blew that. Like, I tried my best to bring all these people. I pay for this place. Like, I do this so that you can do your thing.
Plug life, yeah.
And I was like, you know what, babe? I appreciate you. But I got this. I'm only 24.
Yeah.
I have all. And he was like, 20. You're only 24. What are you talking about? That's old. At your age, I've already made my first $1 million.
He said that?
I was like.
He didn't have to say that.
I was like.
It's not necessary.
I was like, hold my wig.
This the Dutch guy?
No. This is Nigerian.
Nigerian guy, yeah. Okay.
So then I was like,
hey, Nigerians are balling, huh?
Man, he's a really hardworking guy, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So I was like, okay, I understand, but what? Did you just say that?
Right.
I was like, okay, fine. Stop the camera to get off. This is it. I'm down with you. But he didn't. Because he's a nice guy. He wouldn't just drop me off in the middle of the road and stuff. Right? But anyway, we fight off that and I end up not talking to him. And he feels like he was being reasonable, so he ends up not talking to me.
At all.
Right?
Fuck.
Like, we're done.
Yeah.
So then I am like, you know what? At that time, I was doing some work. I was really busy.
Yeah.
So it was hard for me to meet guys, right? So this guy, like my gay friend at work, tells me about Tinder.
Okay.
I'm like, no, Tinder just sounds like the ghetto. And he's like, no. There's like nice one where you pay, like Tinder Gold, not like...
I don't know nothing about that. I mean, I know Tinder, but that one? Nah.
Tinder Gold?
Mm-mm.
So obviously this is just maybe the ghetto where you just...
Right.
But when you subscribe...
It's private school type of vibes.
You know?
Okay.
So he told me about that one. I was like, oh, okay. So that's when I downloaded Tinder. And I was like, wow, I meet this Dutch guy, you know? I meet this Dutch guy and I'm like, oh my gosh, friend, this is working. This is working.
Don't you guys love her? Vibes, right? Like, Jesus, what the fuck is this? Do you think this is why she won the competition? People thought you were calculative. That's the word. Calculative and a bit manipulating here and there.
No. I was never manipulating.
But talking to you now and chilling, I'm like, fuck, this is why she won this shit.
Yeah, no, I don't think I manipulated anyone. I might have, you know what? I honestly, I was able to just see how things are going to go. Like, okay, this is probably going to go like this.
Yeah.
And I always say this, I lived my life in the house like it was my last day. Because I knew any week could have been my week to leave.
Yeah, you're also nominated quite a lot. Like,
so
what
let
the
me tell you,
fuck? Like, what the fuck?
Let me tell you my experience in the house. Like, see, if you...
We'll get back to the Dutch guy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you had your gun, a gun on your head almost every week.
Yeah.
You would learn to live life differently.
Of course.
Because you're like, yo, I missed that bullet last week.
Dodged it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This could be it. So
let me live it up. Let me live it up, yeah.
You're like, you know what? Let's just do our thing.
Right.
So that was my thing in the house. I was really just living my life. And people I think people thought it was calculative because I don't think someone could be on TV and be that real. They were just like, nah, this is all an act. She's trying to, I didn't think I was going to win. Anyway, whatever.
It's crazy. One of the reasons why they thought you were calculative is how you would clean the house in heels. Why would you do that shit?
We are on TV. So you're not on TV every day. When I went to the house, I told myself that you're only going to be there for a week or a month.
Okay.
Or 2 months.
Yeah.
Or if you're lucky, 3 months in your entire life.
Right.
You will never. How old are you?
Wait.
No, it doesn't matter.
No. It doesn't matter to me. I want you to guess. I want you to guess how old I am.
Okay, let's say you're 28. Right?
You think I'm 28?
I'm being nice.
No, guess.
That's a safe thing to say for me right now. I'm going to say 28.
I'm a dude, so
it doesn't matter.
I don't care.
Let's say you're 28.
I'm 32.
I knew it. I was going to say 32,
Whatever,
but it's always nice to say the young. That's what I always do.
Yeah.
Like I'll have the actual number, I think, in my head.
And then you take it down.
And then I just take it down.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, okay, you're 32 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 months to leave on TV. Out of 32 years you've lived.
Okay.
Are you not going to live your best life and look your best?
Definitely.
I thought we said phones on silent.
One of your managers is calling. One of your organizers.
You're probably out of time.
Should I call? Should I answer?
Yeah, maybe find out.
This is Lesh. Let me put her on loudspeaker, actually. Lesh. What's up? No. We're still here. Are we out? Are we out of time? What time did we start? Around past 3, I think. 3:30. Logistics. Khosi was still getting ready.
Yeah, I told them that we're still doing my nails.
And they're still doing her nails and all of that. How long do you want us to talk some more? Because she's giving me vibes, and I feel like I can go till 5. So we'll be done at 5. We'll be done at 5.
What time is it right now?
It's 16:37. 20 minutes more.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Okay.
But 5, please be done because she needs to rest. At 6, she has to be somewhere else.
All right. That's cool. Where is she going at 6? Lash. Also, this phone call is on loudspeaker and it's going to be part of the podcast, okay? It's like, yo. All right. It's cool, right? All right, cheers. All right, bye.
Yeah, well.
Must be nice to have people running around. This is the levels I want to get to in life. People running around for you.
To be honest, it's just blessings. It's not even about anything. Like,
I feel you.
There's a time God will shine his light on you and it will be something like this.
So the Dutch guy.
Right. So going back now to that.
Mm-hmm.
So I end up meeting this guy. We met on Tinder. We are deleting Tinder, both of us. Yes. That's the thing about Tinder. If you meet the one, you sit down, you're like...
It's like, I'm done. I'm sorted.
So now the thing is, when that happened, when I was on Tinder looking for thingy,
for love.
Like I was on TikTok. So before the house, I was a TikToker. So I vlogged everything like, guys, I'm on Tinder. I met this guy. I went on a date with this guy. I went on a date with this guy. This guy asked me on a date. Like I was just vlogging everything.
Right.
So I was telling them about this guy that I've met him and stuff. And she was from Cape Town.
Okay.
So he was like, okay, would you like me to come to Cape Town? Like, Europeans who stay in South Africa, especially in Cape Town, they're scared of Joburg.
Apparently, I've heard that. So it's a thing. It's a thing, yeah?
Yes, they hear the worst stories about Joburg. Yeah. So he was going to come meet me. But since I was in Joburg, he was just like, yo.
Not going to happen.
How about, I pay for your flight to come to Cape Town. So I was vlogging about this whole experience. It was lovely, amazing. I think we dated for quite some time.
Right.
But I realized that I missed my Nigerian boyfriend. So I went back to him.
What did you really miss about the Nigerian boyfriend? If we're to be honest. Apparently,
No,
those
no.
boys are packing.
No, I think when I started vlogging about my experience, people started saying like, no, you were wrong.
Yeah.
Remember now, I was telling them the story about how this guy was just trying to put me on and stuff. And I was like, I got this. So people were like, you know how many of us would kill for a guy
Die for
like
this
that?
guy helping.
So I
Yeah.
started like thinking like, I fumbled the bag.
Also, I actually thought that maybe you had started missing. Apparently, those guys are packing. Nigerians, are they really packing?
What do you mean?
Like, big dick
To
game.
be honest, I don't care how gifted you are. I don't think it's about that.
Yeah, but
I
Khosi,
really-
the question was just like simple though.
No, I don't understand this thing of saying someone
Are they packing or
because
not? Like you've had experience, you've had
I
dick
did
for 4
one.
years. For 4 years.
I just a one Nigerian guy, so
Okay.
I
Packing.
can't now speak for the whole country.
He must speak for the rest of the world.
No, I can't.
He must
do
speak for
that.
Nigerians in South Africa, in the United States.
No, I can't speak for that.
Yeah.
But for me, that's never really the case. Like the only place you should be packing is
Is the
your
bag.
bank account. Anywhere else, I don't think it even counts. I don't care.
But I've seen episodes and interviews where you've said Yemi is packing. Because you guys share the same bag.
Someone's asked me that, and
Yeah.
I did say like,
And you could
"Yummy."
feel it on your bums every time you slept.
Yeah, because we cuddled every night. So
How do you like tell me about this is gonna be a little bit of a deep conversation, right? This part. Tell me about your restraint and your self-control, right? Because you're feeling dick on your bums every other night.
yeah, I mean,
Also, I try to be deep with that shit. It's dramatic.
I know.
Did you see
But
that?
I mean-
You're feeling dick.
Yeah, but we on TV.
Oh,
We-
yeah.
Yeah, so it was like, whew, well, you wish things were different, but I mean, it wasn't like, maybe because I'm not like, I'm really not like a sexual person.
Oh, you're not.
I mean, I appreciate sex, but
Right,
it's not the matter of life and death.
Do you feel it's your
You know, I don't have sex with people I'm not in relationships with.
at all?
I've never had
That's such a
sex
great
with
standard
someone
to have.
I'm not in a relationship with. If we have to have sex,
There goes my chances.
oh yeah, no. You were hoping for something?
There goes my chances.
Yeah. Maybe you should lie to me.
I need to lie to you.
Like, you would rather lie to me.
I got 5 million
But
in my bank account.
No, not like that.
Okay.
Like say, Khosi, I'm ready to marry you. Like I want to settle down and you seem to be the person. Date me, take me to a couple of, like lie to me a little
Lie
bit.
to you a little bit.
But
Okay,
just,
okay.
I've never had a white night stand in my entire life. Also, that's why I was going with this Dutch guy's story, right?
Yeah.
Like how when I was vlogging about that, when I was inside the house,
Yeah.
people took this vlog of this guy on TikTok
Yeah.
and they were saying that I did hookups. I'm like,
Oh, sheesh. They said you did
now?
hookups? Nah.
no, they were saying that like hookup girl, Tinder, what. But I don't know. I didn't know people use Tinder for hookups. I think like if you know Tinder's for hookup, maybe you've been there
Yeah.
using it for hookup, but
Right.
it's
For
a
you,
dating site.
it was a different, yeah.
It's a dating site.
Right.
You are a hardworking woman. You are barely outside, and Tinder is just sufficient because you just swipe, talk on the phone, go on a date. But for people who are like, it's for hookups, girl, you are doing that. Don't put the rest of us in there. So they took those screenshots of me vlogging about this guy who
Yeah.
I was in a relationship for a good, I think it was like maybe a month or two.
Wow.
The thing with him, he's in South Africa during summer. And then when it's summer in Europe, he goes back to Europe.
I get that.
And then he comes back.
Yeah.
So when he left, that's when I was like, maybe I should go back to my ex.
Life must be nice, huh?
Yeah.
And you found them waiting for you.
My ex.
Yeah.
It took me some low work. I vlogged about it. It was such a nice TikTok. So I started calling him. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to, because I did my laundry at his house.
Ah.
So I called him and I was like, I want to go do my laundry. Can you come do my laundry?
And
The last time we spoke was during when I said, drop me off.
right.
And he was like, sure, you can come do your laundry. But I'm in Nigeria right now.
Yeah.
I can ask my helper to open for you. Or you can wait for me. I'm coming back month end.
You know what? I just had a thought, right? I just had a thought.
Right.
this guy, great. He's a good guy, according to you, right?
Yeah.
And maybe that's why he keeps getting you back, taking you back. Even the laundry thing, he's like, sure. An ordinarily so nice guy would say, fuck you, I don't give a...
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
No, because of, the history, like the Big Brother thing. Like, I'm just saying, another guy, especially me, if you did what you did,
in the house,
I'm getting my car back. But that aside, I'm just saying maybe,
Yeah.
apart from him being nice, maybe you were nice, when it's time. And
I don't think
his do we use profanity when we're talking to you? Can I use the P word?
No.
I can't use maybe his vagina whipped.
I don't think so.
Really? Because there's that thing. It's a thing for guys.
Right?
Vagina whipped.
I don't think so. I think, honestly, genuinely speaking, when I'm in a relationship, I really am.
Oh, yeah.
A great girlfriend.
I like that.
When that man calls, we could be in this middle of the podcast and I'm like, guys,
Deuces.
shout out to Juices. I'll see you.
Peace, and you're out.
I'm out.
You remind me of my girlfriend, by the way.
Oh, she's like
She's
that?
just, my girlfriend.
Exactly. So
treats
that's just
me
the
like-
thing about him. Like, whatever he wanted, his wish was my desire. Like, because he did the same for me and I did the same for him.
They don't make them like you anymore, though.
No, I think they do. You
They
just
do?
need to treat a woman right and you'd see what they're capable of. Yeah.
Ooh, that's deep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep.
If you treat me great, now why would I not do the same?
Part of what you said, right? I've just said fuck it to my structure. I don't give a fuck
Malaika's
about
gonna
it.
kill me for moving this mic. Like,
For
girl,
sure.
what are you doing?
For sure. I feel like part of who you are is definitely hinged on and solely based on your past, like your Christian, your grandma, prayer, this and that.
Yeah.
Right? You've never had a one-night stand.
Oh no.
You're not really a sexual.
But you know what's funny about that? I remember this was before the house. The Uber driver asked me if I've had a one-night stand. Or he asked if I would ever do a threesome. Some Uber drivers.
What kind of Uber drivers are? What are we doing?
God.
What are we doing?
I was like, I don't even know how we ended up in that conversation. But I was like, I think it's because, my ex stayed in a different, let's say, town.
Okay.
Different suburb. It was 45 minutes away. So
The drive.
I would Uber. I think that's why he got me the car. So I would Uber all the time. And imagine 43 minutes.
Every other time.
Morning and night, 3 times a week. It was hella expensive as well.
But
The car was probably best solution.
Yeah, cheaper.
So this guy's like, would you ever have a threesome? I don't know whether I'm the one who was like, yeah, even threesomes, I don't understand people do that. I would never. And this guy was like, he looked at me like,
Do you know what your business?
How old are you? I said, I'm 25. He said, call me in 5 years.
5 years. Things would have changed.
Things are going to change.
Right.
And then I was like, even the one day stand, he's like, what? It's okay. Don't brag about it yet.
Of course, yeah.
Get to your 30s, then we'll have the conversation again.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think by the time I'm 30, I'll be married with my amazing husband.
Yeah.
I have a whole idea of how amazing my husband will be. He's going to be rich. That's like, everyone knows that, right, by now.
Okay.
But he's going to have that huge heart for charity. He's going to be in
Huge heart for
charity.
Yeah.
So bad. Like, he's going to let me travel throughout the world trying to help people.
Right.
And he gets it.
Okay, so let's see how well I'm doing in that list. So I have $5 million in my account. Do I have a great heart? Good. I have a great heart.
Okay. And you also have a girlfriend. That
Damn it,
great
shut
heart. That great heart comes with the girlfriend.
Khosi, keep it right here. Khosi, right. Jesus Christ. Anyway, my question had been, look, I heard stories and I researched about you and how your background is Christian. Yeah, it helped you a lot along your Big Brother journey and even after. Tell me a little bit about that because I'm Christian, yeah?
You are?
It's hard to believe because I'm super stupid and I play a lot.
No.
Right? But when it comes to God, right?
You don't play.
Ah, man. When it comes to God, so I was happy to see that part of you.
Yeah.
And I thought it'd be great for you to be on my podcast and also share a little bit about your faith and what God means to you. From your grandmom's house, prayer every day, which is where you said you learned how to pray.
Yeah.
But just, describe that for me, your life spiritually.
I mean, God goes a long way.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I know some people acknowledge that I'm a nice person.
Right.
Honestly, I don't understand people who don't think I'm a nice person. But they are.
It's a lot of them.
I've seen people like, she is evil.
Including 3 girls from Big Brother Titans. 3 girls. We will not mention names.
Yeah.
But there are 3 girls that definitely feel like you're not a good person.
Yeah, like I'm the worst thing that has ever happened on earth. And you know what? I understand. Because I don't even try to change people's mind. Like whoever thinks I'm a terrible person, I think that's just unfortunate. Because you can't live your life trying to convince people. If I look at this table and I think it's blue, you cannot convince me that it's brown.
Right.
I mean, you can try. Yeah. But I mean, I'm looking at it.
You made up your mind, yeah.
It's blue. Like, you tell me it's brown, I'm like... So that's how I feel about those people who look at it like that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I always say this. I'm not perfect.
Of course.
I'm not perfect.
Nobody is.
But I always try my best to be decent. And that comes from what God and Christ has done for me.
Right.
That's what humbles me.
Right.
I think that's what, when we started the podcast, I told you that, I mean, like, I come across very, very empathetic. And that's because of that. I mean, if you've seen God's work in your life, you tend to be very humble. Yeah. Because you know it's not you. So
it's got to be an extra somewhere, huh?
Yeah. So you know it's not you. So you don't walk around thinking you're the it. You know what I mean? Because it's not you.
Right.
It's because of the upper hand that's been laid on you. And at any time that can be taken away.
It can be taken away.
If you try and act stupid.
You got to be humble.
Or if you try to walk around otherwise, it could be taken away from you. So I think anyone who knows me in real life knows how loving and how considerate. I always love it when people smile and are happy. And that's why I try to be that person.
Right.
See?
Yeah.
So that, because I know in this, it's about energy. If I'm sitting here speaking and talking in a certain way, you're going to catch that energy. He's going to catch the same energy. He's going to catch that. We're all going to be in
on
that
energy.
Opera
tab. You getting that energy. You getting that energy.
It's always like that.
Yeah.
And I see myself as a source of energy. So now I'm talking about in general, but the face of the world.
When you stepped out the room, wearing all of this, you gave me some different.
Let me tell you something. Woo! Yeah. You see, you're not lying. You're looking at it like that. But even if I stepped out here wearing, like my maid's cleaning garments, you would have still felt some type of way. No.
Nope.
Hear me out.
Nope.
When I say some type of way, you wouldn't have said, oh, she's sexy. That's because of what I'm wearing. That's why it's very important to dress a certain way.
Okay.
If I stepped out of here looking some type of way, it would have been like, there's something about her.
What are we doing?
Yeah, but like, okay, something about her.
Right.
But you would have still felt some type of energy.
I get the energy. The
energy, I carry it wherever I go. So that's why I'm saying I look at myself as a ball of energy. And that's why every single chance I get, I try to radiate positive energy.
Right.
You see, I'm always about fitness, which is always a good investment.
You see?
I'm always about charity, which is also an amazing thing to do.
Right after the house, where did you go to on your tour?
Nigeria. Ghana. Botswana.
Now
I'm preparing for the US. It's taking a lot for me, but I was supposed to go to Uganda.
Mm-hmm. Mozambique is coming in what?
Yeah, Mozambique. Mozambique is just now.
In a week from now?
Oh my gosh, I think it's less than that.
It's less than a week.
Oh God. I need to do so much.
Yeah.
I don't like thinking about this. Yeah.
Let's talk about good deeds because it's
Yes.
very important that we talk about your charity. You know, look at you smiling like that as soon as I drop good deeds.
Yeah.
So just quickly, because these guys are, I don't know why they do this to me.
I mean,
You know, other podcasts are doing 1 hour, 30 minutes. Me, on the other hand, they give me 40.
that's good.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
40 minutes?
I think 40 minutes is great.
So good deeds. When did it start? Why did it start? Where is it now?
Okay. So Good Deeds, it started in 2014. I was still in university.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I was doing my
Second year?
third? I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I was in University of the Free State.
Right.
And I don't know, it was just an urge. You know when you feel like you've got to do something.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, no, let me graduate and then I'll do it. But it just felt like you need to get it done. You need to begin now.
Yeah.
So that when you graduate, you can pretty much make it better. But right now, just start it.
Right.
So it started back then. And I was just making sandwiches for homeless people. You know, I stayed and I shared my flat with 2 other people. So it was 3 of us.
Okay.
And one of my roommates helped me. We'll do the sandwich and we'll go give it out.
Right.
And then when I was in university, I started working with homeless shelters. So then I would go to homeless shelters, see what is it that they need. Okay, do you need breakfast? Then talk to nearby retail shops and see if we can get them bread at least and try to clean and try to work with the municipality.
Right.
And when I was going to the house, I knew that this is it for me. When I leave the house, I want to be a philanthropist.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because it started way before Big Brother.
Way before.
And then Big Brother happens. You definitely must feel that you now have a platform to do what started before it on a bigger scale. Because now a lot of people know you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's beautiful, man.
It's one thing I would want to see flourish. My biggest goal is building a homeless, not even a homeless shelter, just a shelter. A shelter. It could be for the abused, the homeless, the helpless, anyone who needs a shelter.
Yeah.
But most of all, I want it to be like the headquarters of Good Deeds.
Right.
I want to see headquarters of Good Deeds in Joburg, and then in Ghana, and then Nigeria,
That's
Botswana. Like I want to see headquarters across.
We can set it up here. You know, just make me part of the team, all right?
Are you sure you're not going to ask people about their sexual life? Because that's all you ask about. At this point, I'm scared.
Like, do you want us to do a good deed for you? We got a lot of good deeds.
Oh, God. Yes. That's my worst fear with you right now.
You know what? Tell me, is it uncomfortable? Is it cringe for you? Because my question is actually based on a lot of things that have been happening in Botswana about my podcast.
Yeah.
Like the most genuine, authentic feeling that you have about me asking those kind of questions. What is it?
I think it's just like private things that,
Okay.
you know, like how when you go to the toilet and do number 2.
Yeah.
That's how some people feel about sex. Like
Okay.
I can't talk about my disposal
Right.
in the toilet.
I get that.
Because it's just like we eat in public, but like you don't want to talk about what you do
Yeah.
in the toilet now, getting rid of what you've eaten. So I think that's just what it is.
So it's just because the cameras. Do you have conversations like this with your girls or stuff like that?
No.
Not. You're a different person.
No, I don't have friends where we like talk about
Sex and stuff.
no.
You're pretty different.
No, I'm not. I'm actually weird. Not
Oh,
I feel like
okay.
it's my friends, we may talk about like husband and boyfriends, but sex.
Oh,
No.
you guys, so cute. I want to see you getting married, but
To be honest, sometimes I look at my friend and I wonder when last they had sex, but I wouldn't ask them.
it's probably cobwebs down there.
Yeah, because like one of my friends has been single. But my thing is, I wonder that, well, girl, you've been single, but like, when last did see what I'm saying? But I would never ask her that. Because, we're not like, I mean.
I feel you.
Yeah.
People need to know that you're also nominated or part of.
Yes,
Guys, this woman is phenomenal.
I am.
If you think her body is everything, trust me, there's so much more.
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right. I'm sorry, my Leo side came out.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
I'm like,
It's the
yes,
most.
I am phenomenal.
It's the most 100 people. The most.
oh,
most
that one. I thought
influential.
you were going to mention the latest one. Okay, so.
Which one is the latest one?
South Africa. So we had the global most influential descendants of Africa.
Yeah.
So I'm part of that 100, right? Alongside with Mbappe, the football player.
Oh shit! Put it right here.
Yes.
Oh damn!
A few people actually. You can Google it. A few amazing people.
Flexing.
Recently, I think about like a few months ago,
Yeah.
I found out that I'm nominated for South Africa's 40 under 14.
Shit.
I know.
Shit.
I
And I'm
know.
sitting right next to you.
Yay!
40 under 40.
Yes.
Congrats, girl.
Yes, I'm
Congrats.
excited about that one.
Yeah.
I know with my Khosi Rain, I've already won.
Khosi Rain is amazing. They're like Beehive, Bayhive, Khosi Rains.
You know what someone told me? Someone told me that, do you know that like there were times we would be on the streets as Khosi Rains and people would think it's elections.
That deep?
Yeah. So I was like, wow. And you know what? Some people might feel some type of way,
Yeah.
but I don't care. It could have been 10 Khosi Rains, but like those who are there with me, they are there with me.
I get that.
Like we'll go all the way, baby
I
girl.
get that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been so blessed the past 2 weeks because
Mm-hmm.
I've had an opportunity to speak to Ipeleng.
Yes.
You know, how do you feel about Ipeleng? Just in general.
She's a nice girl.
Sweet, sweet girl.
She's
Yeah.
really a nice girl. I
Yeah.
mean, we didn't have time in the house to bond like that until I think there was the last weeks in the house.
Right.
So
right.
that's when, because we're both head of house. So we shared the head of house bedroom and stuff. But she was like, because she's been head of house before, she was like, no,
Right.
because you can have it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
That
man.
is nice.
That's pretty dope. So
Yeah.
I've been so blessed to speak to her.
Mhm.
And then before you know it, your people are hitting me up like, yo, Khosi's in town.
Oh.
We need you to speak to her.
Oh,
I'm like, what is going on? Like, you know, it's just God trying to get me to speak to these phenomenally amazing women and just
yes, and you must take advantage of it, you know?
yeah, definitely.
Because I mean, I know even when I go to Ghana,
Okay.
like the Khosi Rains will try to hit up the people they feel this person
Used
should
to,
speak
yeah,
with Khosi.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I know it's probably the same with them. They felt like, okay, there's few people that we should try and reach out to.
Yeah.
And you know what? You were probably one of them.
Definitely.
Because here we are.
We're the best.
Mm.
We're the best in town right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pretty much like fucking shit up.
Mm.
Like
Okay.
Like, have you gone out yet? Have you clubbed in Botswana?
I was supposed to go last night, but you know what? They got me such a nice hotel room. It's really, you know what?
Mhm.
It's really hard to go out when you have like a nice, comfortable hotel room.
Yeah, you can fuck shit up in the hotel room, right? Get drinks and just have a great time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, they got me such a like my I got 2 TV
Oh,
and I'm only one. There's TV in the lounge, and then there's a TV in my bedroom.
we should have done
And then
it.
an insane bathroom. Like, oh man, where am I going? Because
dope.
I'm barely in the hotel, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
Out doing everything. So and then they're like, well, there's an option. We can go clubbing.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you can stay here. Oh, I'm going to stay here. Thank you very much.
Good choice, by the way. Because Gap City boys would have gone nuts over you.
Rich boys or just boys?
The rich boys.
Oh, then I missed out.
Forget the other ones. The rich boys only. You know what I mean? Look, I saw an episode of you and Mac G and Soul. How did you feel about that? Did you have a great time on the podcast and chill?
Let me tell you. See the podcast and chill.
Yeah. Dude,
See-
you were laughing the whole time.
See how it is in front of the camera?
Yeah.
It's the same outside of like it's the same.
That's
The
dope.
moment I walked in, by the way, when I walked in,
Mhm.
I walked in when they were recording a different podcast.
Okay.
they're like, "Oh wait, is that Khosi? Hey, Khosi!" Like, you know what I mean?
On the podcast. That's crazy.
And then I was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Can I do my makeup? I came with my makeup artist. Can we just quickly do makeup? Yeah, go crazy!" And then when I was doing my makeup, they came to me.
Wow.
They are literally the same.
That's dope.
They are the same when you meet them. God, they're crazy.
Look,
God.
I'm so happy for you. Congratulations for winning Big Brother Titans. When the money comes, please hit me up. All right.
But what if it already came? Because I told you, like, even if it comes or if it came, I wouldn't.
If it
you
came,
wouldn't know.
Yo, if it came before you leave tomorrow, just please hit me up.
Okay.
Good deeds, all right? Just something good for
Good deeds.
for TKay.
I'll hit you up when it comes.
Good deeds, yeah.
Yeah.
You got me?
No, I don't. But I'm gonna lie right now because we're on the podcast and say, "I got you."
Fuck you, Khosi. Honestly. Look, I appreciate your time.
Yes.
I appreciate your personality. I appreciate just, I feel life is just really written. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't meet yesterday. We're supposed to meet today.
Yes.
It's 2023. Why didn't we meet in 2018, before Big Brother? Everything is written for me. That's how I approach life.
Yeah.
So I'm just so grateful to God that I'm meeting you. And you're such an amazing person, which is why you won Big Brother Titans. It only takes an amazing person to win some things like that,
Yeah, that's true.
I want to wish you all the best. I want to wish you Godspeed. I want to wish you his guidance because you're going to be dealing with some shady people. You got to be very, very, very discerning to know that this works for you, this doesn't work for you. But in all, just God bless you, man. And thank you for stopping by the Juice 2.0. I had a great time.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Any last words to Botswana who are watching?
I mean, if you're watching this, you know what?
Yeah.
Every time I get an opportunity to talk to people, and it's like on somebody else's platform, because I know a bunch of them, probably 80% of them, trust me, they're gonna be Khosi Wiiingz.
Of course.
But
Of course.
the 80% that as they don't know who the hell I am, they're there for.
They're late to the party. They're there for the Juice 2.0.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The juices.
The Juicies, yeah.
Yeah, the juices, right?
Yep.
So when I get opportunities like this, I always speak to them. Because Khosi Wiiingz, they already know that
We're locked in.
we are locked in, we are one.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
So to the Juicies, right?
The juices, I just want to say this was amazing. I hope every other episode is this amazing, right? I had fun. I mean, I worked as a journalist. So I always prefer conversations like this. You know, when you said you had a structure, I made sure I take you off that structure because I want to.
You didn't take me off anything. I took myself off.
Okay, no, I'm just saying, like, I always prefer like genuine conversations.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Where I'm just speaking from the heart. Because when you start asking me those questions, I'm gonna give you PR answers.
Of course.
But if we just have a conversation, I get comfortable and I forget that.
You got really comfortable. Tinder comfortable. Dutch comfortable,
So,
huh?
I mean, I hope you stay with this amazing family. If maybe you just always pass by and you haven't subscribed, do the right thing now.
Wow.
And subscribe. Wow. And I'm definitely coming back to Botswana. So yeah, I'm not gonna be a stranger. I'm probably gonna be part of the Juice
2.0
Juices
team.
as well.
There's gonna be a Good Deeds and the Juice 2.0 collaboration as well.
That's great. Sounds like music.
I know. So you go ahead and keep being amazing. And I can't wait to see how many more amazing things you're going to get up to.
Well, I buckle up then.
Yeah, it's coming.
Buckle up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I need you to put your hands together for Khosi Twala, Big Brother Titans winner. And what an amazing episode, man. I had a great time. You go check her out. Follow her on her Instagram. How many followers? Dude, she has like over 400 followers on Instagram.
It's not bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Everybody in this room's followers cannot even scrap like a quarter of it. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm so grateful.
sorry,
I'm grateful. But you know what? Let's follow.
Khosi Twala.
No.
And the Juice 2.0.
Yes.
Let's follow.
Juice 2.0.
You really pulling me on. You putting me on for real.
Why not?
Guys, if I said it and you didn't want to do it because I said it, do it because Khosi said it. You know what I mean? Follow the Juice 2.0. And also there's other guys. Shout out Good Vision.
Look at him like.
Look at him, is like he doesn't care. He's
Really?
like, also, are the drinks on Good Vision?
He said, yeah, pay.
Yeah, pay.
With a straight face,
With a
no
straight face.
smile.
He's hurt by it.
He's not happy
He's
at all.
not happy at all.
Did they brought a split point here?
Shout out Good Vision for the drinks.
God always bless the one that gives.
One that gives. And shout out Good Vision for this episode. Peace. Stay juicy. What's going on, YouTube? My name is TKay of the Juice 2.0. I'm just here to say thank you very much for checking our video, and click subscribe, like, and the notification button for more content just like that.